right, jumping right in, we are brushing our eyebrow hairs upwards and out the way. We're going to go in with the ColourPop black and brown eyebrow pencil. And what I like to do is I like to line my eyebrows top and bottom and kind of give them a shape since I have fairly thin brows with no shape, as you can see. Take your time with it, but at the same time, it does not have to be perfect because later on you're going to see us go in and clean it up with concealer. And then because my eyebrows are so thin and sparse at the end, I go ahead and fill it in at the end with the pencil a little bit. Moving on to the next brow. Again, we're going to brush it upwards. Y'all see my little dent? Whoo, don't mess your eyebrows up. Line in the bottom. And then we're going to line the top. And then we're going to fill in the ends just like the other side. My eyebrows are not the same, so I try to kind of get a shape, but it's not going to always match, sis. As you can see, the first one we did is not exactly like this one, so I went and tried to get it as close to that one as possible. Later on in the video, you'll see that. So right here, I'm just using the spoolie end of the eyebrow pencil to kind of diffuse that line of demarcation. I like to line them, but I don't really like it to look like I lined them, if you understand what I'm saying. So if it's too harsh, I'll brush it out. So there I am, making it look more arched like the other side is. Making the final touches before we move on to the gel. Check it out, girl. See if you like it. That spoolie is your best friend. It's like the eraser to the pencil. All right, so moving on to the ColourPop gel, eyebrow gel, and it's in the same color, black and brown. Just gonna get a angled brush and fill in those brows. Starting from the end to the inner portion. You never want to start on the inside because you kind of want your eyebrows to have a gradient effect. And again, same thing on the other side. From the end to the inner portion. As you can see, I'm using short strokes just to keep it from being all, I can't explain it, like with the long lines that you can see through it. I don't like that. So I use slow strokes when I do my eyebrows, or short strokes. So without adding any more product, we're going to go to the front of the eyebrow and use whatever is left with doing little hairline strokes. Instead of going side to side, we're going from up and down. Just to make them look a little more natural and gradient. And then we're going to take that spoolie again and brush those hairs at the front. Take away that boxy look. Take away the if we may have used too much of the gel at the front. And look at, just make it look just more like hair. All right, girl. I think I'm feeling this. I think I'm feeling it. Check it. Check it. All right, moving on. We're gonna go ahead and clean them brows. We're gonna use the MAC NC45 Prolong Wear Concealer. Now, this you really want to take your time because this is um, cleaning up the brows. So we fixing the mistakes. We don't really want to make the mistakes here. So again, I'm going with short hand motions, creating the line that I want, the shape that I want, and then bringing that line down into my eyelid. We don't want to look like we just took some concealer and lined those brows and left that super light line there. No, ma'am. So now we're blending it out. And for this, I'm using a flat concealer brush. Okay, sis, I see you, girl. Do your thing. So we're moving on to the top, doing the exact same thing. Any shape that I didn't form with the pencil or the gel, this concealer definitely gets it done. As you can see, I'm using a concealer that's lighter than my skin tone. You know, when you get your eyebrows waxed and you get that extra layer of light skin just to show that's freshly arched eyebrows, that's kind of the look that you're going for. Plus, you're going to use your foundation later to blend it out or help it match your skin. All right, girl. So we move into the next eyebrow, doing the exact same thing. This the eyebrow that need a little extra loving. Dragging it over and bringing it down into the eyelid to help blend that concealer out. Girls, almost done. Okay. Okay. The sister's looking good, looking nice, but now we got to get that blending brush and we really going to blend the edges of that concealer. I like to take it down to my eyelids because if I'm wearing bras, girl, I'm finna do a full face. So I'm going to go ahead and prep the eyelids too with my concealer, the same one, MAC Pro Longwear NC45. And I do this just so that I can get an even canvas, a blank canvas for whatever eyeshadow I'm going with. By the way, stay tuned because I'm going to post a colorful look using the Jane Charles and Morphe new Unleash Your Inner Artist palette. So sis, hit that bell so you can see when I upload that. I'm using the brush to diffuse the edges of the eyebrow as well. I don't like the boxy look. Some people like that, but nah, it's not for me. Prepping that second eye, and we almost done, girl. You see them eyebrows? Easy peasy, right? I gave y'all real time so you can see it. I cut a little stuff out, but not too much, y'all. All right, we got the eyebrows done. We prepped for the shadow. One last thing I gotta do. Okay, so we're gonna brush the eyebrows. And the reason why we're brushing them is so that we can make sure everything it looks natural and gradient, just like before. But this is just adding the finishing touches when I go in with the e.l.f. clear eyebrow gel. And this actually has one side for lashes or eyelashes and the other side for eyebrows. But girl, whatever side I open up is what I put on my brows. It serves the same purpose. This just sets the brows and it brings out the hair like um strokes for my brows. Since I don't really have too much hair, the hairs that I do have, they show real nice. So we done. Thank you guys for watching.